We've been walking along the edge of this water source. I think this will actually go down and feed that waterfall down below, but it's pretty awesome. And the trail hasn't been too bad, all things considered. Yeah, even though it's early afternoon-y, I didn't talk about shelter and all that, and I'll try to do it even though I've got a climb coming here. So yesterday, after 10.7, I think, pretty arduous day, we ended up at the Poplar Lean-To, or the Poplar Ridge Lean-To. We found some tent sites. There were 3 other people there, one through Hiker City, who I've got to get on camera, and another guy, BC. And Pilgrim is there as well. So we had a pretty arduous day going up over Saddleback and the Horn. It was pretty crappy, and I think the video will show that. But yeah, like everything else, we get up and over them, and I slept magnificently. I think it got down, it was 39 this morning, and it was a good night to sleep, and I slept like a baby. Only got up twice to pee. And we had a little bit of Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey to boot, so that made setting the tent up easier. But yeah, overall good day yesterday. We're going to shorten today up a bit, kind of adjust, and we're still going to aim to get in the Stratton or ME27, I think, tomorrow. Probably going to get going a little earlier so we can get the 13 miles in. And then I'm looking forward to meeting my cousin Annie and her husband Daryl, and maybe do a little slack packing, but we'll see. Came across a Sobo, I think he's a Sobo hiker, but he's going to tell us a little bit of a story, so I'd ask him to introduce himself to us.
Hey, I'm Tabasco, real name Steve. I'm living in Oklahoma right now, originally from Texas, retired government worker. I've been wanting to hike the trail since the mid-70s when I heard about it, and got serious about it in 2013, planning it. And then last October, I decided I was going to do it and retired.
Wow.
Started the trail March 7th, and flipped. I was Norbo for till I got to New York. Decided to flip. A little worried about the weather, and so I flipped. Summited on the 21st of August.
Very cool.
And on my way to New York.
Very good. And there's the name tag, Tabasco. I like that right there. And he's got a full bottle, he told me. So what's after the trail for you, Tabasco?
Oh, I don't know. I just relaxed for a while.
Good for you.
I'm thinking about the PCT someday.
All right. And I don't know if you said it, you told me earlier. What's your age?
Oh, I didn't tell you. 66.
66.
I'll
Good for you.
67 pretty soon.
All right. Good for you. We have celebrated on the trail, or we be off by then?
I think I'm going to end up celebrating on the trail.
All right. Well, we'll wish you a happy birthday early. How's that?
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Tabasco, and all the best in the rest of your hike.
Thank you.
Hey, just had a great chat with Tabasco there. He was wonderful to talk to. He's right in the middle. He was talking to Jack, and one step he told me as well up ahead, and he's I'm 64, Tabasco's 66, and Jack is 68, so we got the middle and upper 60s covered well. But one thing he didn't mention, it came up after I turned the camera off. He's also a vet, and he's a Air Force vet, and retired a long time ago. And thank you, Tabasco, for your service to America. And then he went and worked for the government, and he was doing background investigations and all that for quite a while till he retired. So we had a great chat, and it's always wonderful talking to somebody who is out here and you know, particularly older guy like me, and he's doing the way he's doing his flip-flop as well. So now he's heading back to New York, and he'll wrap it up when he gets down there. Right by that train station in Pawling, New York, which me and Lex know well, because it's right across from the Station Inn Hotel. That was like a B&B from a while ago. And in fact, that was the 6th of July, I think, if I recall, the day we left Pawling, New York, because that's the day I had my hand issue. But anyway, good chatting with him. We've seen a couple other Sobos today. You know, people leaving rather late, but everybody's got their own reasons for why they're leaving, and you know, they're all coming up with strategies to deal with the cold weather and stuff like that. So there's a little friend at the shelter. Jack, look at this fat little dude.
Well, he's bold, isn't
He
he?
doesn't care. He just says, leave me some stuff.
I'm afraid of anything.
We're just starting to climb. We've got a pretty awesome view over here. Here's a marker for the Maine Civilian Conservation Corps that from 35 to 39 contributed greatly to the completion of the Appalachian Trail in Maine, and who on 14 August 37 near the spot completed the final link of the entire 2,054-mile trail, dedicated 14 August 87 by the volunteers of the AT Appalachian Trail Club. And the cool thing for us is the less than 200 miles sign that somebody built, and nobody wants to mess that up.
Did you?
Just on the road, on the trail, popped out at this, I think that is Sugarloaf Mountain. That might be the old gondola facility, which through hikers can use. That's a side trail off the AT. We won't be going up that today. It's coming out on quite a view here. It's like a big rock slide area there. Some more water. We're seeing plenty of water around here. And some big mountains.
I seriously thought about one of those porterhouses.
Jack, do you want me to get you some cheese for that wine from here and there?
Yeah, if you don't
No, I
mind.
want some steak to go with the wine.
Would you please?
We do need some real food. We haven't had it in a few days. But we just came down this, and it was a bear. And we got a little bit left on the bottom here. This is the south branch of the Carrabassett River. Right here, flowing nicely. When there's heavy rains, this is supposed to be tucked across, but we got a board bridge here. All right, we made it. Maine's Western Mountains.
So this is
Right there.
house.
We
There? Wow. Kind of cool.
we started here today, so it was about 8.7 miles.
Okay.
We went up south in Crocker and Crocker, and this was yesterday's route. We did a short hike from Spalding
So-
Mountain Shelter
This is what?
to the road where Daryl picked us up.
I have to look.
And the day before we did the Saddlebacks. Stayed at Poplar Ridge one night after we did the Saddlebacks. And okay, there's the Bigelows.
We are.
Yeah, right there.
2 days. This is 1 day. Day 2.
Okay.
All right. You come right out here.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna hike this, and I'm gonna meet you in here.
Okay.
Here.
And hike back out to the road with us?
Right.
Okay. Great. Fantastic.
Here's Flagstaff Lake, which we learned about today. The Bigelows.
So day after tomorrow, those will be behind us.
Right. And then look how flat this is. You gotta go over Round Top, but that's
You're around it.
that's easy.
But we did hit the 2,000 mile mark today. Annie made sure she dragged us across the 2,000 mile mark.
I made the 8.3 mile mark.